Hi. First of all, I want to apologise for the hair. It's a bit greasy. I haven't had a shower yet. It's been a while since I've done a video, but we'll be moving out of this house soon, likely. Well, don't really have a choice. Anyway, this has been the longest house we've ever lived in. About 10 years or something now, 11 years. I've basically grown up in here. I was quite young. When I started collecting more often here, where it really picked up. So I just thought, before I start packing everything away to be ready to move, I thought I'd make a quick video just to archive the last, like how the room is in the end, you know. It's more for me than anyone. If someone stumbles upon this video and wants to watch it, go ahead. But it's just more of just a way for me to archive the final stages of how my room is. So this is going to be complete unedited. It's just for me, basically. But watch it if you want. I don't know. I'm not going to go into every detail of everything. I'm going to show a few seconds on each little bit. So, first of all, I've got these fucking shelves. A lot of this isn't really how I wanted it to look. I had some things standing up correctly, as you can see from the 2DS there. It's line faced down. It was flat up, but just as I got more stuff, it just kind of just messed up, and it couldn't really go there anymore. I think some people find this weird, but I kind of like the fact that this looks like a hoarder. I like it just being cluttered and it's organised, but it looks unorganised. It looks like just thrown in. Some things are just thrown in. That's the box for the NSO N64 controller. I've taken that out because I've been playing through Pokemon Stadium on the Switch. Editing Mars here. I realised I forgot to mention a couple of the things I wanted to. They're up here. It's the next day, and I've got my earbuds in, so the audio is going to be a little bit different. Might even be better, but oh well. Completely forgot to mention that's box Japanese Pokemon Red. I've got some Smash Ultimate GameCube controllers. I've got 4. Yeah, there it is, the adapter boxed expansion pack controllers. That's the Switch OLED I bought for Scarlet and Violet. That's the Tears of the Kingdom Switch. Is just the box. I don't have the console. Someone decided to send me on eBay. Someone you just use it as an extra packaging. Could have. And that's for the Wii U. That's the Wind Waker Special Edition for my Wii U. That's why I have the Zelda gamepad. That's what came with it. And that's my sister's Switch Lite. I kept the box. Mega Drive, or Genesis if you're in America, for the NSO, and then the NES ones. I've got the GameCube one coming, but obviously that comes out with the Switch 2. That for NES yet. I do want to get enough, so I want to, for example, I want to get 4 of the N64, and then an extra one to keep sealed. And then I want to get a second NES one, keep sealed. Mega Drive, I want to get 2 more, so I have 3, 1 extra sealed. Japanese 6-button version, and then the Famicom, same with Super Nintendo and Super Famicom. And even the American Super Nintendo, but oh well. And again, that's for the Nintendo Switch Online. These came from BDSP and Legends Arceus, and then that's Scarlet and Violet. They were for the pre-orders, and Skyward Sword Joy-Cons, and yeah, one of the Wonderbook games boxed. Which reminds me, I've been making a list of games I'm playing through. I got inspired by something and I thought I'd make a list for myself to know what I've done and when I played it. Try and also get me playing more games. Unless something unless I want to speak about something, I'm going to speak about it. If not, I'm just going to show them. I think I would have said that like this. That's the manual for Super Mario 3. Got it in a bundle when I bought my NES for my birthday a few years back. Yeah, most of these games came with it. These didn't. These I found separately, just online at one point. And of course, because I'm English, live in the UK. At the time, they were the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, because ninjas are scary things. It's violent. They have to be heroes. This is a Metroid, isn't it? Yep, Super Metroid. And Pokemon Red and bloody fucking I don't know what I'm looking for on my phone. And it's Super Mario Land and something else. Oh no, I'm making a mess of this. Apparently Terminator 2 as well. And things are getting knocked down already. So, yeah, these boxes are empty. Most of the time I have any boxed games, they're just out of the box. Like if it's cartridge based, as you can see from Top Gun, the second mission, not the first game. I decided at one point to make just some fucking end labels myself. I think N64 is one of the systems I think I want to complete, so I might buy those sets. I might buy those sets that have all of custom end labels for all the PAL games. So I think I will be planning on collecting every N64 game. It's just I don't know why. It's just I just really love the system. I'm not really going to talk about it. I'm just going to pop these out so you can see what's there. I got Conker. I didn't even know I had Conker. That's fucking thingy. FIFA 98? 98. Yeah. Sorry, my writing is awful as well. They were kind of just a quick job I did just so I can pick them out on the shelf. The ones that don't have anything I've gotten, obviously, probably quite obviously I've gotten after the fact. I never know how to pronounce it. It's Liet. That's Star Fox 64. In the UK, it was first Star Fox game was I think it was called Starwing here. I can't remember. And then 64 was Lilac Wars or Liet Wars. Oh yeah, for some reason I started putting them in brackets boxed. I clearly didn't keep that up. Yeah, I'd put Smash. This would be Majora's Mask and Ocarina. Ocarina, Majora's Mask. Oh no! I've started to keep a lot of receipts and stuff for games and keeping them in the case and stuff, just so I know what it cost me and whatnot, even though I use price charting and that has it on there. One of the first N64 games I had, I bought it in Cornwall. I used to live in Cornwall, my dad lives there still. When I was visiting him, I bought it randomly. Yeah, fucking Harry Potter. Yeah, I got all the GBA Pokemon games. Well, mainline. I bought more of these box protectors for these. I even bought some for my NES and N64. And the box of the Game Boys itself, just so I can package it a bit safer. I only have boxed Game Boy games. Game Boy Advance games. I didn't realise that. I thought I had an extra one. The GameCube. Probably the best, best score, I guess you could say I ever got. I bought a black GameCube with the Game Boy player, startup disc, both Colosseum, XD Gales of Darkness. It had, I think, Die Hard Vendetta, there's the startup disc. Probably had 007. Yeah, and it came with Bounty Hunter, so Bounty Hunter, Pokemon, these three. And that came with Sapphire as well. All of that, 250 quid. Colosseum was 250 quid at the time. And this is the one that has Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, box Ruby and Sapphire in it, which isn't expensive here until people saw it in America as expensive. The price shot up, but oh well. People are dumb. At one point I decided to play through all the Call of Duty games, so I'm like the main release, and then have any separate releases, so DS versions, PS2 versions, stuff like that. So that's why I have all these. I've done that a few times. I'm planning on doing it with Pokemon. I'm just missing a few for DS, and then a few others I want to include. And we'll get to it in a bit, but I've done it with another series that I never even got around to playing. Found this sealed more brain training in a charity shop. It's like a couple quid as well, so kind of cool. Diamond Pearl, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum. And I've got the box with the Pokewalkers. I believe the Pokewalkers actually work. Haven't tested it. I've only tested the cart, but and they're all complete as well. They've got the manuals. I try to only have manuals. I'm stuck there. I try to only get complete in box stuff, but sometimes I'll be okay with not, so I can and then get it after the fact. Yeah, there's black 2, just missing white and white 2, and then, well, technically I don't own Gen 1 and Gen 2 apart from red, but I've got them on the 3DS, because when the 3DS and the Wii U shut down, I tried to get a load of stuff, and that's why I've got 2DSs, I've got them on there, a 2DS and a 3DS XL, new 3DS XL. I got them for Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon games on both of them, just because. Yeah, then I bought 3DS games and Wii U games, a lot of stuff that had DLC, but I'll get to that in a minute. Yep. Manhunt 2. It's Manhunt 2. Banned, but not on Wii. Weird. I literally bought Monster Hunter Tri for the Classic Controller Pro. I was looking at getting one, and it was kind of cheaper to get it in this. Not completely cheaper, but it's like basically get a free game. It's like a couple of quid more, and it comes with a cool box. So yeah, this is the New Super Mario Bros. 2DS. Literally nothing special about it, except I think it came with a digital code for the game originally. This used to be standing on top of the 3DS games, but now we've kind of more stuff that's going across. So I've thrown that in there. But when I start setting everything up again, whatever our new house would be, I'll accommodate for that. We've had one house viewing yesterday, the day before, can't remember now. It's such a nice house. It's 3 stories, but the top floor is like a renovated loft or an attic. It's like a whole room. So it's just the whole top floor is just a bedroom. And it even has an ensuite. The house has 3 toilets. We haven't even lived in a house with 2. And there's likely we're going to have one with 3. And showers in all of them, even though one's next to the kitchen. Bit weird. But, yeah, I really like that house. The top room, that'd be perfect for me. Or a place with a spare room and bedroom. But, see what happens. But I do really like that house. Yeah, Pokemon, Mario, Luigi, Marvel Warriors. Yep. Wii Sports. That's the one I had when I was a kid. We had when I was a kid. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I didn't say this. Force Unleashed. That was one of the series I bought like every version of and wanted to play through them all. I did. I platinumed Force Unleashed 1 and 2 on PS3. I didn't play the Wii version, I played the Switch version, and that's what made me think, you know what, I'm going to go back, because I fucking loved this game as a kid. This version specifically. Like, the PS3 version's good, but it's not the same. It's just, I'm one of them that think it's the best version. Technically, the PSP version is the best because it's got some cool side modes, but oh well. And then just the rest of the Pokemon games, Pokemon. Yeah, that's the box for it, but there's no inserts. I'm sure there was stuff inside of it to keep, because it's just an empty box, nothing in there except a manual, and it arrived like that from a CEX. And I remember once taking a PS2, a boxed PS2, and they didn't want to give me the price. They didn't want to give me the price for it being complete, for it being boxed, because it was missing the cardboard inserts. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. But I asked to keep the box. It's up there. Ow, bang my head. It's up there, you can barely see it. But this came like it, and they sold me on it box price. So it's a bit hypocritical, but oh well. So like, the reason I wanted to keep the box was because it's cool to have the PS2 box, but I know they would give me unboxed price, but they'd sell it boxed, because I know how CX works, or Sex as it's actually pronounced. Yeah, Wii U games. Yeah, mostly such as bought because they have DLC, or they were just stuff I wanted. And some of them came in bundles and stuff, I don't know. I love Twilight Princess, probably the best Zelda game. I was saying for ages, they're not gonna put Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on Switch because they did it for the Wii U. It's not really, I mean, they've done it with other games, but support for port, they wouldn't necessarily do that. But on the Switch too, they got GameCube NSO, and that's got Wind Waker, so I'm sure Twilight Princess will end up on there now. Speaking of, I managed to get my Switch 2 pre-order. I had to go in store, but yeah, it's not as bad as when I was trying to pre-order the PS5, but anything online, you would just get out of stock instantly. But when I decided to go to my local game to pre-order it, it was like a couple of days after they did the second announcement of in-store pre-orders. And I went in and was like, do you have any left? He was like, yeah, we've got one left. He was like, oh wait, which one did you want? I was like, oh, the bundle with Mario Kart. He's like, oh yeah, we've got 10 of them. Like, they had 11 copies. They had 11 pre-ordered systems on pre-order. So yeah, paid my £20 deposit, and yeah. And massive fan of the Arkham games. The Batman Arkham games are amazing. I was one of the few that kind of liked Suicide Squad, but it wasn't great. I didn't play any of the seasons though, the extra content, because I played the Joker one, and all it was just fighting, doing all the side missions again, doing select side missions again, fighting Brainiac, and then you're not the character. No story, no extra stuff. So I just didn't bother, because it was just, new characters. And I did platinum it, but oh well. Got all the Bayonetta games on Switch. This is sealed. Bayonetta 1, kind of the only, I haven't played any of them, but the only reason it's facing out is kind of a desirable game, kind of hard to come across. Yeah. Fast RMX, as you can see, I got from Super Rare. I don't even know why, I just did. And I think that shot up quite a bit in price. Oh well. Oh well, what? Cool, is what I mean. There was another one as well I got somewhere. It's Pikachu is from TCG stuff. I bought this so I can have the new Pokeball Plus with Mew, hopefully. And I'm currently playing through Let's Go Eevee. And I decided to use Mew again, and I did originally for Pikachu with my own, and luckily this still had Mew on it. So yeah, that was I was lucky because that was kind of expensive, and that Pikachu's a stand-in when I'm going to get the Japanese Pikachu one as well at one point. Yep. I quite like Pokemon. Don't know why I bought the Red Dead Redemption port on Switch. I haven't even played it. I played it on PlayStation 4, well, technically 5, but they only had a PS4 version, but, you know, I did anyway. Oh, so I was a bit of a sucker. I bought 2 copies of it, one to keep sealed. It's not that valuable. Oh well. I just thought it'd be cool to have. Yeah. Just, yeah. Oh, there we go, there's the other game from Super Rare. It's a totally accurate battle simulator. I only bought it because I loosely know of the game. I completely forgot Echoes of Wisdom came out. I haven't played it. I completely forgot about it. I'll probably play it soon. On PS1. That fucking game. Fuck that. That fucking... Ugh. Don't know why I still have it. Ugh. Yeah, there's no end label for that one, so I'll just put a sticker on it. It's in Japanese. I love Resident Evil. Or Biohazard it is in Japan. And yeah, I bought these. It's Biohazard 1, Biohazard Director's Cut 2, and then 2 copies of Biohazard 3. Which, as you can see, in Japan it was Last Escape. Here it was Nemesis. There was one bundle. I don't know why there was 2 copies of 3 in there, but it was. Yeah, more of the Call of Duty games, as I mentioned earlier. Yep. Yep. Not much to talk about here. It's mainly just for me. Dog Chewed Undead Nightmare. Replaced it at one point, but I can't be asked. It's open for not the Essentials release of Ultimate Civ Edition Force Unleashed, because for some reason the standard release is kind of pricey. But I wanted the game anyway. It's a series I'm considering like collecting everything for. There's like a really cool physical release on Switch. That was not Super Rare, but the other one. Oh, what is it called? Probably come back to me. Yep. I love this game as a kid so much. It's weird because I love this game, but I don't like Insomniac Spider-Man, and it's quite similar. It's Arkham inspired, but it just didn't end up. I don't know. I just found that as a better game. Didn't get around to playing 2. But I did. As a kid, I had Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. I played the game. I loved it. But of course, as you do when you're young, you sell games to get more games. And I think I bought it for like a tenner. It's like £10. And then sold it for like probably not even a couple of quid. And now it's like 60 quid or something now. It's mental. I do regret that, but what was that? Saying that reminds me of something that I was going to say. I'll come back to that when it actually comes relevant. I bet it was something else. Oh well. Love Uncharted, one of the best games ever. Uncharted 2 was my favourite game until Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah, I loved PLA. I can't wait for Legends ZA. But yeah, just what, 2000, about 10 years, 11 years it took for a game to surpass Uncharted 2. Crazy. Yeah. Randomly decided at one point to buy all the Wonderbook games. Don't know why. I don't think that's all of them. I think I'm missing a couple because they're out of stock or something. I can't remember. This is Biohazard, what was it called? Chronicles Collection? Chronicles HD Selection. These are the two Wii games, Umbrella and Darkside Chronicles. They got a PS3 port, well, HD port, but it didn't have a physical release. It was digital only, apart from in Japan. So that's the only reason why I own it. And it's cool to have. I platinumed all the Batman Arkham games. PS3 versions, Origins, I platinumed Origins. Was lucky to get online matches and stuff. I had to boost with people, I think, and they were so incompetent. Ugh, they were just so incompetent. Like they said, "Oh, whoever's the heroes, we'll make sure we get them their difficult trophies." But then they would everyone except like 3 people would just run around killing each other. So as soon as I got my last trophy for multiplayer, I said, "I'm dipping. I'm not doing this anymore. You're all incompetent, except for like 2 of you." Okay, I didn't say that. I just said, "Oh, I've got all my trophies. I'm not doing it anymore." What have they done to you? Love Doctor Who, love Classic Who as well. But the new stuff has just been terrible. Like, why do they reboot it again? And just make it 10 times as worse than anything before. At least some of the recent episodes were kind of good. But then they had an okay one. And then they just did a really bad one. Again. And it's a 2-parter. But at least they're bringing back Susan, so that's cool. Here we go. This was what I was going on about. God of War games. Did I not have the PS2 ones? I actually remember having them. Oh yes, that was it. They're on PS3 as well. That was it. I was looking on PS2, I remember the PS3 versions. The collection. Collection 2 is kind of expensive. One of them's expensive. Ascension. And 3's Remaster. Reboot. And then there's Ragnarok down there. But I haven't played any of them except a little bit of 1. And a little bit of 3. GTA, the Trilogy Definitive Edition. I'm one of the loonies that think it's a very nice remaster. Well, it's not really a remaster, but it is and it isn't. It is. Yeah, there was bugs, but that's what happens with games nowadays. They don't finish it until updates, so they don't have to test it as much. But oh well, I thought it was a good remaster. I was playing through all the LEGO games, trying to platinum them. I stopped at Jurassic World, haven't continued. Spider-Man, didn't like the game. I just can't like it. Though, unfortunately, when I was building, I think it was this shelf as well. I'm actually quite upset about this, even if I don't like the game. I dropped the shelf right on his hand. Now it's not even like I could just replace the case. It's damaged the artwork, which honestly has kind of made me quite upset. Red Dead Redemption, Resident Evil, love me some Resident Evil, that's the Platinum release, not the Platinum, Essentials release. Star Wars Battlefront, at launch I was the only person that liked Battlefront 2, and people would always complain, "Oh, you have to pay for the heroes, you have to spend loads of money to do anything." I was just sitting there, just fucking thrashing people, and just unlocking everything as it was, well, not as it was intended, they want to make money. But I literally just played, and I won like most matches. When they had was it Heroes versus Villains, or one of the other Hero versus Villain modes, the leaderboard was 3 requirements instead of like first, second, and third. It was like most kills, most damage, and most protect. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I'd always get all 3. because I was the only one that was good at the game at the time. I still don't care for the Jedi games, Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. It's just not. I just can't really get into them. It's not. I was hoping when it came out, it was going to be like, Jedi Knight and Jedi Outcast and whatnot. Jedi Academy. But oh well. Couldn't get into Squadrons. Last of Us Part 2, I quite enjoyed the game. The TV show for Last of Us, terrible. Boring as shit. I haven't watched season 2, didn't even know it came out until I found out the final aired or something. I have no interest in watching it, but I probably will. But the game's amazing, even 2. Walking Dead Onslaught, don't know why I ended up buying them, but oh well. I think that's the remaster of Telltale's Walking Dead. I haven't played it yet, but I really want to. I want to platinum all of them. Well, it's not really difficult to platinum Telltale games, but I want to play through all of them one day. Uncharted, Call of Duty, Far Cry, love Far Cry. That's something I'm playing through at the moment. Trying to get through all of them. I'm gonna. So I replayed 3, and I decided I'm gonna do Blood Dragon, because I have beaten Blood Dragon, but I just wanted to play Blood Dragon again. I love the aesthetic. And then afterwards I was like, I'm going to play all of them. So I got Far Cry, because I had Far Cry Classic on PS3, which is the remaster of the first game. And then, it'll come up in a minute, but on Xbox, there was on Xbox 360, there's the remaster of the remake, and the remake's expansion, which is weird. And then there was also the arcade one. So there was basically 4 versions, 5 later on in line, but the first 4 games were all the first game. And right as I got to Far Cry 2, my work started putting claw machines and a couple arcade machines at work. And funny enough, it was Far Cry Paradise Lost. So I ended up playing through all of it on there. And I'm the only one that's actually on the scoreboard. All the children, because I work in a football club, all the children are terrible. Terrible at the game, they can't even finish a level. Gotham Knights, couldn't get into it. It's obviously trying to be Arkham. It was WB Montreal, wasn't it? Everyone thinks, not everyone, but a load of people, WB is Montreal. A load of people still think it's an Arkham game, but it was never an Arkham game. Unless maybe early in development it was going to be. I wouldn't be surprised. GTA 5 for the 700th time. Hogwarts Legacy, didn't even fucking finish it. Couldn't get into it. Oh well. Playing through Indiana Jones. This is probably the worst game ever, honestly. They were making a massive selling point, but there's loads of stuff to explore. It's a massive map. It's you can select which area you want to go to, like the 3 trilogies, and depending on what area you're in, planets are different. That never ended up happening. It was always where you are in the story, and that was it. Really upset me, honestly, because that was interesting. And I just found the levels were short. There's nothing to do in the levels. You walk from here to there, hit 2 enemies, and you've done the level. There's barely any collectibles in it. Honestly, it's a smaller game than The Force Awakens, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. I loved Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens as a child. Shameful. I only bought this again because PS5 games. Not many. Anyway. Again, couldn't really get into them. I still think it's stupid that this game came out before the PS5 came out. So, the PS5 version arrived in post a week or 2, I think, before the PS5 even launched. In the UK, it was the same time, and in the US, I believe, but yeah. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. only really played 5, but I do like the games, kind of concept and whatnot. I think Delta's out, isn't it? I think it is out now. Resident Evil, Metal Gear Solid 3's remake. Delta, Metal Gear Solid Delta. Snake Eater. I believe that's out now. I have Mortal Kombat on both, don't I? Yeah. I don't know, I don't know. I just like having it. I don't know. Even if I already have it. Hit Resi 4. I'm so upset about this game. Like, I knew going into it I wasn't going to like it. Even though I'm not going to fucking stand up for it, but I bought the fucking expensive collector's edition. But I got it knowingly I was going to hate the game. Because I just do not like Resident Evil 2 and 3's remake. They changed. I didn't even play the originals, but I just know they changed. They changed too much. And it turned from a remake into a reimagining. And that's not what you want. A remake, 1-to-1. Like the Last of Us Part 1. Don't know why they didn't do it, but oh well. It's just upsetting, but at least I can go back and play the original one, which is way better. I think they did delete DLC, but I haven't played the DLC. Oh well. Shifu, I bought it, but I haven't played it yet. I think I will play it soon. I don't know. Sonic Origins, South Park Snow Day. I bought the collector's edition because it was on offer. Played a little bit of it, haven't finished it, but I was planning on playing those 3 games. I know there's ones before it, but I was, Stick True, Fractured But Whole, Snow Day. I bought it on Steam. Sticker True from Steam because I believe it's the uncensored version. Yeah, I thought, why not? Jedi Survivor, Suicide Squad. Ooh. Yep, that's First and Tried. FIFA on the Xbox. Don't have a case for it. Don't care. Halo 2, Manhunt 1. I said I wasn't going to say all the games. Unless they don't interest me, so I will stop again. There we go, that's all the games. This is some fucking thing I found once. I think it is official, but it's got NES ROMs on there. It literally says NES ROMs. Got 3 different releases of Star Wars on VHS. The case isn't, but the tape for Empire and Episode 1, they're both sealed, which is funny. Attack of the Clones. I just got some DVDs, a lot of them are just stuff I had as a kid. I don't really watch DVDs that often. But yeah, some of it like In-Betweeners, just stuff I wanted. Some of it's just stuff I had since I was a kid. Not really any DVDs I bought recently. Well, ever. Here's some Blu-rays though. Yep. Blu-rays. Bought Batman. All the Blu-rays I bought specifically to have. I only have Morbius because I was watching all the I don't know, just all the load of fucking things. Daleks and Colour. It's a shame that they can't really do the first serial anymore, because I believe it was the director's son is a massive asshole or something like that, and he doesn't want people seeing it. So it's not even on BBC iPlayer. But I think it's still on BritBox, or no, it was moved to ITVX, which is weird. Yeah, 9 and 10 and HD. Oh, yeah. Oh, and they've done the War Games now as well, haven't they? I'm considering buying that as well. Keeping it sealed, of course, because I'm one of them. Yep. Same case with Morbius as the Spider-Man films. The Batman. I just don't know why, but I just don't like the Batman. I know, shameful. This fucking shit pissed me off. Terrible film. Just terrible. How can they do that to Uncharted? Haven't watched Matrix yet. Ooh. This is a Doctor Who audio drama. I was in someplace. They had it, and this guy that was clearly a paedophile, well, he acted very weirdly. He seemed like a paedophile to me. He kind of made me buy it. Oh well. I started getting CDs because I've just been listening to more music more often, and I thought I'd just buy some. And I genuinely listen to CDs quite regularly, especially System of a Down, favourite band ever. And I know I'm unique for my favourite band being the most well-known metal group in existence, but you know. So yeah, I've got Insomniac and Shenanigans on the way. I think I'm not gonna really say today anything that I'm getting or gotten on it's arriving. I think at points I might just do an update or something if I want to keep doing this, but I don't know. I think I will show you how my new room ends up being, but fucking who knows. But yeah, Green Day. Sister had this as a kid. I really wanted it. She's like, no. So I went and bought it. It was like 120 quid. She's like, Jesus Christ, it cost me like 20 back when it came out. I was like, yeah, I know. But she doesn't have this anymore, so I'll never forget the day where I said, you know, the DVD is going to be called Quattro. She was like, no, it's going to be called DVD. I was like, it's going to be called Quattro. What do you know when it came out? Quattro. Now these, so I love listening to System of a Down. I bought physical release for all of their existing songs, apart from Storage. The only release of Storage that I know of, it's not even on Spotify. The only releases of Storage I know is the Japanese version of self-titled album and Sugar EP, which the Sugar EP is like a couple hundred quid, I think. And it's got 3 versions of Sugar, 3 versions of War, and then Storage. But yeah, but that's the only one I don't have. These aren't pirated, technically. If there's a CD release, I would buy it. But these are, you can tell, they're the demo tapes. I love listening to their demo tapes. I just love how different they are. There's some songs that just didn't end up getting released on these. It's just, especially their first demo tape. Their first song on here, Pig, or I think it's also been known as Bacon. It's a demo for Mr. Jack, which is one of my favourite albums. One of my favourite songs. And still, this album is one of my favourite albums. Mr. Jack is amazing, and it's just so, this demo for it is just so gritty and dark. I love it. But it's a shame the equipment was a bit shit. You can't really hear what Serge is saying most of the time, especially on which album was it? On demo tape 3. Sorry about the fucking shit, Ryan. Ginger, or technically doesn't have a name because it was a hidden track on there for a third demo tape. It was you can't really understand what he's saying because it's just so kind of low quality. This one here is just because their singles, all of their singles came out after self-titled album but before Toxicity. So I just, because every time I listen to them in this order. And I thought because I have all of them except Storage, so technically I've pirated Storage, but don't tell the police that. I just thought I'd put them all on here so I can listen to them. And the reason these cases are different, by the way, is because these are double cases. These ones are maxi cases, I think. And I got it because one of these was damaged. I'm only going to show this one, but this is the Chop Suey single of the EP. I may as well show both of them. That's their fucking hair. You know, I bought it mainly for Johnny, and I was like, CD1, oh, is there CD2? Yeah, there's CD2. And it's got Chop Suey on it as well. So basically I listened to Chop Suey twice in a row, 3 times. But I love at the end of this one that, it's upside down. At the end of the War Live, the one they get it from, at the end of it, it leads into each other. But yeah, at the end of it, Darren just says something hilarious. What does he say? He says, we're System of a Down. Now, whether whether you want to, yeah, whether you want to suck or you want to fuck, they're gonna kill us. It's funny. I found it funny anyway. Yeah, moving over. Toxicity 2. This is technically pirated because this is the only demo tape that hadn't been released. Oh, and by the way, if I could, I would own them on tape, but I specifically want them on DVD, on CD, so I can listen to them on my CD player. But I would genuinely buy the tapes if I can find them. 3 is the most common, but there's 2 versions of 3. One with Ginger, one without Ginger, which again is the untitled hidden track, but people dub it Ginger. So yeah, this Toxicity 2 getting leaked inspired them to change the album to Steal This Album because it got stolen. Yeah, that's it. Mesmerise and Hypnotise. Oh. Mesmerise is absolutely fucking incredible, and Hypnotise just adds to it. It's just so good. Most of the songs I know as a kid was from Mesmerise, apart from like Chop Suey and stuff. But yeah, this Lonely Day EP. This fucking cost me a pretty penny. It was like 100 quid or so. And it's got fucking 5 tracks and the video. Shit, you know, I bought it specifically for Metro. Metro is one of my favourite songs. It's a cover. Most of their singles are covers. What are their singles? Shame, Snowblind, Metro, Marmalade. Marmalade I'm liking at the moment. And then Storage is technically a single. Then there's obviously Protect the Land and Genocidal Humanoids. You know, came out not too long ago, a couple of years ago. Before and they hadn't done an album or song since 2005. It's the 20th anniversary this month of Mesmerise, I believe. But what are their other singles? Johnny. Yeah. But all their singles, apart from Protect the Land, Genocidal Humanoids, came out before Toxicity. But this EP is like just one of the ways I decided to get. I just realised this moved somehow. It's only one of the ways I got them physically. I'm kind of a little bit ashamed of this. This is genuine piracy. Don't show the police that. Obviously, I listen to the songs often on Spotify, so they still get money for it. If they had a CD release of the songs, I would get it in a heartbeat. But currently they don't. And I don't think they will. But I do plan on buying the vinyl. Even though I don't collect vinyl, but I'll probably buy it. And again, I got it on here just so I can play it on the CD. On the CD player. Yep. May as well show this now. I didn't show it with Green Day. Bought these, they're little, basically same System of a Down. Yeah, they're just little like card things with the albums on it. I bought them just kind of, I was planning on framing most of them and putting them on the wall. Definitely with all the System albums, but most of the Green Day ones. And this was the only one for Insomniac and Warning that was on HMV. So I've got them, but I've gone on eBay and bought standard CD release, so that's why they're back in here, because they were on the shelf. Messed that up. Anyway, yeah, same with System of a Down, except I have all the albums. And then Linkin Park. I need more Linkin Park albums. Love them. I don't particularly mind. What's the name? Whatever fucking name is the Scientologist. I don't mind her that much, but she's not Chester. But not really trying to be him. Just kind of continuing. Korn I'm getting into at the moment. I've only listened to their first 3 albums. Currently I'm going through them, but I'm a bit slow with music sometimes. But because I love, especially Follow the Leader, because I love these albums, I bought them without even listening to the rest of the stuff. I've listened to these albums like 6 times, and I haven't even finished the rest of the stuff. Guns N' Roses, I've got some more of their albums on the way. Spaghetti Incident and Chinese Democracy, they're on the way. I'm seeing them at Villa Park next month, which I'm very excited about. Yep, sorry, there's boxes in the way. Eminem, yep, technically went to see him once, but I was in the womb, so it doesn't count. I have 2 copies of Chef's Aid for some reason. Oh, because System of a Down were on there, one of the songs, and when I bought the album, it was censored, and I was like, oh, let me try and get the uncensored version. Bought one, saying it was the uncensored version. It was censored in the same way, so I was like, what? I found out there's 3 releases, and the uncensored version is only uncensored in like 2 spots, so it's a bit stupid, and I can't find the unrated edition or whatever it's called. Yep. Some sealed games, steelbooks, Lego Dimensions, and a Wonderbook. It's a bed. It was a bunk bed with the sofa on the bottom, but I got tired of climbing up here, so I swapped them around. And kind of just because my drawers are overflowing with clothes at the moment, I'm just putting them on top until I get something else. I don't like them being up there, but they're there for now. Yeah. Got these fuckers. These came from the Celebrations, which is my favourite set. It's a little Pikachu Deadpool thing. My sister got it for my birthday. It was funny. These are screen used Doctor Who props from the Runaway Bride. Yep. Sega Mega Drive, 2 specifically. NES. This is just temporary. Originally it was just a blank spot for the SNES, but the floor, the carpet got changed, so we had to move everything out, and I just kind of used it as somewhere to put it, and then I never changed it. Got a lovely Jar Jar Binks there. N64, love it. Game Boy Color, probably the dumbest thing I've done in my life. I went to one of those, like, it was in Birmingham. It was just like one of these stores that just sell random bollocks. And there was one that just had a load of video game stuff. This was like 10 years ago. There was 2 things I had my eye on. Game Boy Color with Mario Land 2, or an N64. The one with Pikachu on it. The Pikachu limited edition one. Special edition one. And they're both £20, I think. £10, £20. And I decided to get the Game Boy Color over it because I wanted to play it then and there. Dumbest thing I've ever made. Pikachu N64 are fucking expensive. Yeah, I'm upset about that. Stupid. GBA, here's the GameCube I was talking about earlier. Had Wii, had since a kid. Is that my original DS Lite? I believe it is. No, it's my second one, but all my original ones broke. 3DS. I'm going to start putting these in drawers when I've moved. Yep. That was my attempt to make a Game Boy Macro, I believe they're called. It works, except the speaker didn't. No, it works as intended, except the speaker doesn't work. So I made it correctly, apart from the speaker. Wii U. PS1, PS2 with a HDMI adapter. Oh, same with the GameCube. HDMI. My CRT. A TV. As I said, I've been playing Pokemon Stadium. I think I'm going to play 2. Switch. I have a Switch. It's fucking dusty back here. I'm going to clean stuff more often. Wii U gamepad and the Zelda one. Ugh, I'm getting old. This is my list that I've been making. I started it like a little bit too late, but games that I started before that I haven't finished or just decided to add to it. I did have to go back and find it, so like Far Cry, Paradise Lost, Arcade at Work. Yeah, based off memory. I'm a bit of a monk. Playing through Arkham Shadow, don't really have the room to do it anymore. I'm going to start Pokemon Stadium, that's supposed to be a 2. Got a load of Pepsi. I'll have Coke on order. I substitute it for Pepsi. MetaQuest, PSVR 2, lens wipes, there's some fucking shit there. IPA, yep, CD player. Nice framed American Idiot poster. And this is I've got a Z Fold 5, and I've just had when I was facing it myself, so I can see what I was doing. Probably one of the dumbest things I've ever done here. So every time a new Call of Duty comes out, I get obsessed with it for a month, and then I don't play it again, and I decide to buy all the YouTubes. So it's a bit dumb. Oh well. Leon, Resident Evil 4 Collector's Edition. Cartman. Charmander from that box up there. Super Slim PS3. My original Slim PS3. The disk drive has died out a bit. It doesn't work properly anymore. Vita, PS4. Original Xbox 360. Xbox One. Don't really use those 3. Another birthday gift. Random bollocks just put there. Some books. I can't even read very well. Some Pokemon binders down there. Got a computer there. These drawers. These ones have controllers in. Those ones have just random bollocks in. I was going to mention this joke, but I forgot to. This drawer up here, it's got my medicine in. I call it the drug drawer. Because it's a drawer of drugs. There's my mini fridge. Got a bin here. Got a microphone that I don't use often. Just got a few Pokemon cards here. Not many. Haven't got around to opening them, even though there's like 4. Yeah, only a few Pokemon cards. Some more CD cases. I don't think I even ended up explaining about the case. So it's skin fragments on my bin. I have bad eczema. Yeah, I bought them as a replacement and I just used them. Yep, stuff. Oh boy. Yep. This thing is quite cool. I think my mum got me it. It's a light. It's got Mega Charizard X in there. Quite cool. That's a bit dusty. I'm bad with cleaning things, but I'm getting better at it. I'm very lazy. And there's just some boxes here. Yep, don't want that. System of a Down. It was the Sick New World 2024 bomber jacket. Fucking really expensive. It's like 400 quid, $400, and then like another $100 for shipping, and then import tax, and then I think I had to pay again. I think it ended up being like $500-600. So I don't remember, but yeah. Quick, just pan around the room. Chair. Bought that in Disneyland Paris. Yep. And my clothes. Now I've got boxes under here as well. That needs to be sorted. That's the thing. That's the situation. I may do like a update from now on anytime I get more games. I may or may not. I don't know. If I do, I'd probably, even though I don't like it, I'd probably upload it as a YouTube short. I hate that I'm saying this, but maybe even TikTok. Oh fuck! My muscle, my jaw stuck. Got stuck. What the fuck? But yeah, I'm probably gonna start packing soon. Oh, nearly forgot. Collection is valued at nearly 13,000. Well, nearly round. You can't really round up because it's not over 500 anyway. So yeah, we have a bad money situation, but you know, I fucking spend all my shit on this. Probably not the smartest choice. It's something to fall back on if I have to. I'd rather not. But yeah, I hope if you chose to watch it, I hope this was entertaining. If not, it's more for me anyway. One more thing I thought I could add, since I'm going to have to edit those bits together now. Oh, it's fucking hailing. Of course it's starting to hail. Thought I just may as well add this to the end. Just to show my PFN trophy list. Not list, but what I've got. Yep. Well, incredible. Worth it. Yep. Hi. So first I just want to say apologies for the hair. It's a bit greasy. I haven't had a shower yet. I'll be having one before work. Oh, fuck off.